Unlimited power.
Hey guys, you want to hear something funny? Sometime when I was a kid, I used to pee in bottles, and then I would leave them, and then they'd mold. Is that normal? Did you guys ever do that? Be honest. Be honest with me. I lived in the woods, so I did a lot of really weird shit probably that a lot of people didn't do. I knew where meat came from when I was very young. A lot of people thought meat came from the grocery store. A lot of my compadres, my peers, they're called, they would say, hey, you know, meat comes from the grocery store. Isn't that funny? And I'd be like, no, I've seen where the meat comes from and it ain't pretty. TikTok can be quite a rabbit hole. And there are a lot of very strange people. On the main channel, we covered the TikTok rabbit hole. Okay, guys, this is part 2 to that. A little extension, a little stendo, I would say. We covered a couple freak-ass weirdos. We'll put them up on screen.
Seek the truth. You can find it. 9/11. Never give up.
We have Mr. Pissair in this one. The ones that are kind of more, you know, on the edge of what I'm allowed legally to talk about, I'm going to talk about on my second channel, because I don't care if my second channel no longer exists, to be honest. I'm kind of hoping it does. It stops. Press like. In a room filled with bottles of piss, moldy food, a thriving La Cucaracha population, Mr. Pissair, a content creator on the internet, films his next viral TikTok videos. This, my friends, is not a work of fiction. This is not an exaggeration by the exaggerative genius, the charismatic leader Oompaville. This is a real guy that exists, and you've seen Mr. Pissair. I'm sure you've probably seen a video from this fucking guy. It's unbelievable. It's crazy that this is real. In September of 2024, a random TikTok user uploaded a video that marked the beginning of a controversial internet persona. It was titled Pissair Tutorial. And this initial content featured the creator of said content demonstrating an unusual concept. He would place bottles of urine, it seemed like, in front of a fan, ostensibly to produce a pleasant aroma, a urine aroma.
Women love it, so get you some piss air. Hey, I love the piss air, yay!
Have you smelled piss? It doesn't smell good. Mine often smells like chicken broth, and I don't know why. After I drink coffee especially, it smells weird. It smells stinky. I don't know what's up with coffee. Being dehydrated and pissing coffee piss, it makes my pee stinky, right? Weird. Now, that video, while bizarre, is relatively tame compared to what would follow. Mr. Pissair's account began to gain traction, and his content gradually shifted into a more extreme territory. Obviously, there's a level of progression. In order to succeed in any algorithmic circumstance, you have to have a increasingly strong reaction from your viewership, and TikTok is very much so that platform that does that the most. Sure, there's ethical questions about Mr. Pissair's content, like, should we desensitize viewers to such disturbing and bizarre material, potentially be unhealthy behavior? Dude, I don't give a fuck, man. Do whatever you want with your own piss. Who cares, man? It's natural. Do whatever you want with it. Drink it. Bathe in it. No, don't do any of that. Don't do any of that shit, all right? I'm gonna go piss in this thing and let's try some piss. I'll just do apple juice. I'm not sure if this is against the law or whatever. This guy posts all kinds of experiments, I guess you could call them, on his page, and a lot of the time they involve microwaves or food. He invented something called piss gas, which is a water bottle filled with piss and a dirty sock, I think. I'm not entirely sure. You stuff the sock in the opening at the top and then microwave it for 30 seconds, and once you remove it, you have a noxious piss gas that will clear a room. It's one of my favorite videos that exists.
What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be teaching you how to make some piss gas. So basically what you're
Like, I
gonna
don't know
need
if this
is a
is
dirty
real
ass
or not.
sock, a bottle of piss. You're gonna need a microwave and set it to 15 seconds. Just gonna put the sock in here. Alright.
Dude, I'm fully immersed, bro. Balls deep in piss stock. I tell you what, I love it. It's very interesting. It's kind of addicting to watch this content because he's so aware of it. It's odd. It's a deep dive for sure. Like, if I showed my mother this, she wouldn't be happy. She'd be very upset to know that this exists. Her life would change forever. In another video, Mr. Pissair shows us how to prepare a delicious Thanksgiving meal, and we have a piss turkey with some mashed potatoes made with piss and some mac and piss as well. I love this. It's so good, dude.
What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be making a piss Thanksgiving meal. So you already know I got my turkey right here. We're gonna be cooking this. We're gonna be making some mashed piss potatoes with these potatoes and these bottles of piss. We're also gonna be making some mac and piss. Usually it's mac and cheese, but you know, this time we're gonna switch it up and put piss instead of cheese.
I love this guy and his feet, his stinky feet. He just combines everyday foods with piss, and yeah, he never eats it. It's actually really tame. It's weirdly, aside from the word piss and what appears to be piss in the videos, which I just think it's apple juice. I think it's fake. I think all this is fake. I don't think it's I don't think it's piss or anything like that, except maybe the piss nuke. Have you ever seen the piss nuke? Oh my God. This is what the Manhattan Project would have resulted in if Oppenheimer was born in like the Balkans or something, okay?
Piss nuke.
It's just apple juice. There's no way it's piss.
Piss nuke incoming! Everybody get down! Sir!
I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. It's fake. It's false. I keep having a strong urge to gag. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I think I'm trying to convince myself that it's fake. Weird. If not, this man's living space is a fucking biohazard zone. His floor is covered in bodily fluids. There's rampant cockroaches. He goes to war with bug. Look at this. Going to war with the bugs in my room. That's amazing. I love this guy. He's so funny and cool. I like this. I mean, this is good content.
All right, guys. I got the bug spray right here.
Oh my
These
God,
are the
his
roaches.
fingernails.
They're literally infesting my drawer. I can't open this. I'm too scared. So, on the count of 3, I'm going to spray this.
His fingernails.
3, 2,
It's not fake.
1, go.
I literally went into this thinking this was fake this whole time. There's no way it's fake. Nobody. This is crazy. This is insane. Nobody has fingernails like that. It's too real. I can't believe it. Okay, my mind's blown. A fellow by the name of Kenel Joseph visited Mr. Pissnuke's house, which is pretty cool.
Oh my God.
Oh no, dude.
Over here we got my dishes. That's gonna be good. I'm gonna eat that later. Y'all so scared for what? Like Starbucks.
I really smell that through the mask.
So you said you was gonna come to my house? You finna come down here and you finna look at it.
Dude, I'm not joking.
It's like a ghost video.
This is where I posted my Fent video. That's a bunch of Fent on the floor there.
Why is there so many?
What the f, bro? What a shocking glimpse into the reality behind the videos of Mr. Pissair. I don't think it's real after that. I think it's less real after the Kenel Joseph video, to be honest. He's not wearing a real hazmat suit. That's just like a painter's suit or something like that. That's not official, dude. You wouldn't be able to breathe if there was that much piss in there. Yeah, but the fingernails, he may be the Oppenheimer of piss still, but the fingernails, I don't know. That's a bit of a strange red flag. I don't know. I'm confused. What do you guys think down below? Next down the rabbit hole is Tophia Slidell, someone you may have seen if you spent a lot of time on TikTok. What do you guys think drives thousands of viewers to watch a 30-year-old woman live stream her family's descent into homelessness? The answer to that question lies if you dive deep into the world of Tophia Slidell, a figure who has become a lolcow recently. That is a term in internet subculture that basically means someone who has no control over their life, and people that are viewing them are sort of, you know, viewing them apathetically for they're exploiting them. I don't really know exactly, to be honest. Freak motherfuckers are often lolcows though. They can't control themselves. They're just like, they're crazy, and they put a camera on it and everyone's like, oh, this is awesome to watch. I love watching this. It's so pathetic, but you know, makes me feel better about myself. In 2020, Tophia Slidell emerged as a TikTok sensation along with my girlfriend Christina. By the way, they both kind of came up in the same way. Tophia had this boss's daughter video series, and I don't know, she's like a offspring of a mob boss. I don't know, people liked it. It was weird. It was very cringe, and TikTok loved it. Her follower count eventually swelled to over 300,000, and the boss's daughter series initially garnered a sort of positive reception. But as Tophia's online presence grew and more eyes came to view her, the controversy surrounding her sort of overcame her, and that's sort of the only reason people watch her now. Her personality was revealed to be troubling and complex, to put it very nicely. She is particularly fixated on Asian men. Fair? They're handsome, all right? I'm just gonna fucking say it, dude. They're very handsome, bro. They're very extremely handsome people. Growing up, I was fixated on Jackie Chan. Not Asian men in general, but just Jackie Chan. All right, I thought he was fucking awesome. Maybe for different reasons than Tophia. Tophia likes Asian men. I'm not exactly sure, but I really like Jackie Chan a lot. I feel like I need to, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's something I need to deal with. Folks started getting the idea that Tophia was an attention seeker, which is a crazy thing to assume. And a turning point came with the Wesley Boba incident. Some allegations surfaced that she had incredibly obsessive behavior and she had effectively driven this fellow Wesley Boba off the internet, which is sad. He's like a really handsome Asian guy. This is when people really started to scrutinize Tophia and her content and the interactions that she had with other online personalities. There were some real world consequences to her weird and nonsensical online behavior. To put it in short, people started to realize she was fucking crazy as shit. And all this stuff was unfolding for the public to see, and her antics, you know, got more and more people to watch, and it revealed some bizarre stuff behind the scenes. The Slidell family's living conditions were not good. Their apartment was infested with cockroaches, absolutely disgusting. Kind of, they call them roach chews. That's like the colloquialism from the, you know, from the audience. There it is. It's like that episode of My 600 Pound Life where they 3D composited it in that episode of My 600 Pound Life. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. There's an episode of My 600 Pound Life where they're talking to Amy Slayton and she's crying about the state of her house, and then they fucking edited in a cockroach on the back wall. It was so petty and stupid, but really funny. This is real. That's a roach chew right there, but yeah, she is. So yeah, disgusting living space, and the family unit consisted of Tophia, her mother Mamu, and her father Papa Chew, and her brother Chew. They all kind of make appearances in her weird, I don't know, there's a lot of, she doesn't like her mom, they have altercations, they're very disrespectful, there's heated arguments constantly, they're erupting on camera. Tophia overshares in regard to her financial struggles and talks about their inability to pay rent.
But I did also take a trip to Vegas, so that took a chunk of my money. Plus, being paid months behind doesn't help.
And they just, you know, lay bare the family's private matters just for the public to consume and exploit them and make fun of it. At one point, she claimed they owned $2,600 in rent, which is just wild to like live in this terrible situation and like not actually try to do anything to fix it, but instead just make terrible shit live stream videos and just live in filth. I just don't understand some people, man. Oh, also, while that was going on, Tophia was spending money on DoorDash, getting DoorDash deliveries and Comic-Con tickets instead of, you know, prioritizing basic living expenses and your rent. That, coupled with evictions and police interventions due to some domestic disturbances, it's quite an entertaining family to watch from afar, and the rabbit hole goes quite deep with Tophia. I think it deserves a video in and of itself. She tried e-begging as well, as every great lolcow eventually does, and I don't know, dude. Her campaign raised $400, which is sad because people really don't care about her, and like there's a really clear reason why they don't care about her, because she's incapable of managing herself and being like a sort of a respectful, I don't know. It's really sad. All this stuff's very, very sad. Her eviction date started creeping up. Yeah, I don't know. The Tophia Slidell thing is absolutely fucked up and is a massive rabbit hole. And there's also Nova v. Tophia, which I need to talk about for sure in another video. But anyways, thanks for watching for now.